Legend of Total War here with part 5 of my Medieval 2 Total War roleplay campaign as the Papal States, as the new Pope, Pope Saracinus the Corrupt, who is a 46-year-old Pope. Now the previous Pope died from a flood. He wasn't actually that old. I mean, he was old. He was like 56 years old. We could have gotten another episode out of him, but...
Yes!
Deus Vult, God wills it, I suppose.
Your will.
Anyway. So this army here needs to head back to Toulouse. Yes. We can't have this army going out there with just a captain, because his authority is so low that armies without high loyalty are just going to defect.
Without question, we shall begin this. Your orders, noble one.
And the Byzantines out here. I wanted to come out here and just get rid of the Venetians. They just refuse peace.
Noble Lord,
offered to. Part of the problem is that I'm untrustworthy, and I know the diplomacy system in Medieval 2 is not great. It's not great in any Total War game, but the way the reputation works is that it doesn't matter that much about holding true to your agreements. It's more about how often you exterminate settlements, sack settlements, and execute prisoners. That's what really does this. So if I want to increase my reputation, I need to release captives and occupy settlements. It would be good. Yeah, see, they won't accept it.
No diplomacy.
It's fine.
Your orders, number one.
Can't let the Byzantines get a foothold back over here. They've sent a massive blockade effort around to blockade all of my ports. I can't let that happen. Well, I can't leave that
Attacking
like that.
Your command.
So you can see that settlement there makes quite a bit of extra cash.
Full sails.
That way? Actually, no, don't get galleys. They're not that good. Considering we can get better ones, we'll do that. So what year is it anyway? It is the year 1112. I actually kind of prefer a shorter... a slower campaign pace. I really don't like one turn for 2 years. That's... The time goes past too fast. I mean, it's more about the characters. I mean, that being said, even with that, the characters only age at 1 year every 2 turns. But then you get characters that live for like 200 years. It's kind of weird. Right. So there's a river crossing here and there, so we should put a fort here.
We shall send them to hell or worse.
To defeat him, just get him out of the way.
Tore them apart, my lord. Victory.
Release him. For all their faults, they are still Catholic.
Name thy enemy, Lord. Securing our grip on these lands with a fort. Who do I face? Orders, your majesty.
And then that'll protect the border.
Yes.
Can't quite make it there. So our army here, I think we should send them to Innsbruck, because I definitely won't be able to stop that army. If I fought it manually, maybe there's a chance, but we can only fight battles manually if the Pope is present. That's part of the roleplay. No, what am I doing? So I need to raise them a new army. Papal Guard are actually... I think they're better than Swiss Guard. Or Swiss Pikemen, or whatever they're called. What are they called? Swiss Guard. Oh, no, I don't mind them either. The thing is that it replaces them. If it added to the recruitment pool, that'd be better. Alright. Okay, we've also got Tripoli down here. What's the demographics of it? So it's 52% Catholic, 41% Muslim, so we have to occupy this. Don't want to starve this any longer, just occupy it.
A most honorable victory, my noble lord. God be praised.
Yeah,
for
because the
blessing us
Sicilians
with
were
victory.
here, albeit for a short time. It's good, it makes a little bit of extra cash. Better us holding it than anyone else. But I've got no more cash now, nothing else I can do. Let's move on.
Yes, Lord. We shall pull down the fort.
Oh, the Germans actually left. That's weird. Merchant's Guild, sure. Yeah, definitely with roleplay campaigns, we've got to have it at 0.5 times scale, not 2 times scale, or else it's just there's too much pressure on me to like finish the game quickly. And so I sort of like at the end of the English campaign, I was in a mad rush to get the settlements all in time because there's just not enough time to take every region with one character. All right, so I definitely want to put another unit in those positions. This one's the cheapest one we've got.
Orders?
So
Orders.
get to the border over here.
Move out. Preparing defensive fortifications, my lord.
And you can stand
Yes?
back here.
Someone to see.
See if we get a peace treaty with the Laws.
We will receive you at all, infidel.
Yeah, it's hard to offer it because they don't have. There's no reconciliation offering. Yeah, go over to the Papal States. Now, didn't I hire a...
Today's journey ends. Something interesting to bring to the table, perhaps. Are you looking to negotiate?
So you got a
with
trade,
us?
cool. Didn't I hire a diplomat to go and speak with these guys?
You are lazy.
Name the fee.
Your orders, noble one. Your orders,
So we
noble
got bad
one.
public order over here. It'll fix itself though. We can totally justify more troops here.
Your orders, noble one. With God's blessing
Yeah, you
and
better run,
yours,
but they ran too
we
far
march
away.
to battle. Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us.
Well, they're not going to be able to make it back here for a couple of turns.
Your orders,
So
noble one.
I'd really like to go and take Constantinople, but I imagine it would be pretty well defended. Maybe we should try and take Heraklion. So if that's the case, we should march down to Corinth.
Your orders, noble one. Of course, my lord.
Could get some of these guys retrained. Start. I just need one transport ship to take us from here to there. Maybe even hire a mercenary. But that'll be quite a valuable settlement to take.
Your orders? Prepare to board and engage. Our
So
fleet
you gotta
is
stop them from constantly
victorious.
blockading our damn ports.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Your orders? Attacking on your command. Victory!
I'd be happy to have a peace treaty with
Yes,
the
name thy enemy,
Byzantines, but you know they're a bunch of assholes. Okay, here's an idea. I want to send this guy to go and lose here, just to
This is where we
lose,
shall
just to
meet the
reduce his
enemy.
numbers. He should be sent back to the fort.
Artillery is
Excellent.
lost. Forward.
What that'll do is just make it slightly cheaper.
Let me strike, my lord.
But he's relatively loyal. These guys don't need
Your
to stay
orders,
here.
noble one. Yes.
Can just dump the taxes a bit.
Your orders, noble one.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Your orders, noble one.
We've also got the triumph bonus that's going to keep going down. Maybe he should stay
Your
there.
orders,
What if it's
number
just sent one more unit?
Orders.
He should be walking
Your
around with
orders,
as
number
much of a
one.
full stack as possible to stay
Of
there for a
course,
little
my
while
lord.
longer. With the high taxes.
Orders? Yes.
I'd like to stay here for just one more turn. Hire some dismounted knights as well. Get some more cavalry. Oh jeez, all my money's gone already.
Your
I
orders.
just want them to
number
starve them out. Suppose everything's in reasonable order. Let's good. They're just sitting there. No problem. Okay, so you should probably make your way up here. Let's see. Majority Catholic here, so should be fine to leave
Your Majesty.
like one of these guys behind. Yep.
Your orders, noble one.
Maybe pick up a few extra units from Tunis. And we'll head up this way to Marrakesh. Don't know if we'll take it, but can't just sit on our hands and do nothing. Okay.
Yes?
Send this guy here to be the governor of Bologna. Making reasonable cash, let's move on. Sure. Faction excommunicated England. I'd be happy to offer England reconciliation.
Noble lord. But, my lord, I cannot go there. On my way.
Okay, send it with this diplomat here.
Someone to see?
Do we still have a bishop in Rome? Yeah. Cardinal, good. I want to eventually try and have like a priest in every settlement. Just one. Just for roleplay purposes.
Your orders, noble one.
I feel like if I leave Thessalonica though, these guys are going to come here and take it.
Your orders, noble one.
Oh, that's under blockade now. Still, we can hire a mercenary galley. That'll take us there.
Yes. Make camp, men.
If it comes under
and
siege,
rest
I'll just travel back that way. Alright.
Orders?
Orders. Orders.
Oh, hang on.
Yes. Orders. Yes. Orders. Yes.
Some rebels showed up over here. Not really the best. Coming out into Germany could be a bit of a problem just because of just be surrounded by more people. We're not at war with Spain, are we? Let me just check here. No, not at war with Spain. Just trying to think where best to send the Pope. It might even be good to send him over to fight the Byzantines out here. No, I think the Holy Roman Empire needs to be punished.
Orders. Yes. Onward. Combining forces, my lord. Orders. Bringing our troops together. Orders.
Alright.
Yes.
That's a pretty good
Combining forces,
stack.
my lord.
Right. Now this turn I don't want to recruit so much, I want to invest more into my settlements, because I need to
Yes.
make more cash.
Closing to engage, my
My
lord.
income has been going down.
Our fleet is victorious.
There we
Orders.
go.
Prepare to board and engage. Victory!
Except
Plotting course
this
now,
navy
my
here is crucial, so I do need to keep retraining it.
Your orders, noble one. Your orders,
Okay, I want you
noble
to give
one.
this guy out here a fort
As
with
you
which
wish.
to...
Forming two armies.
Why can't
Your
you?
orders, noble one. Yes.
That's weird.
Orders.
It's going to build a
Bringing
watchtower
our
to
troops together.
attract them, just so they can sit out
Name
there
the
for a bit.
field of battle.
But I
We
guess
will
not.
meet you there.
Good, it's almost grown. A bit of a priority given to the Italian cities because they make the most money. Do you know it can be increased with taxes? Should be good. I suppose an abbey wouldn't hurt.
Your will. Who do I face? Yes, marching. We shall send them to hell or worse.
The Dijon
March.
region. I can't remember where Dijon is. I think it's like over here.
Name thy enemy,
No, I
Lord.
can't remember. Doesn't matter. Let's
My
just
lord. Yes, marching.
No, it's up this way.
Who do I face?
The stuff over here needs to be repaired, but we're low in cash. And it's not a priority. The buildings will still function. Just look for something else to build. It's actually going to provide us with economic bonus. Nothing. Okay, moving on.
God has granted his faithful this victory.
So,
Our courage
bit of a
has
heavy blow to
prevailed.
the Venetians
These
there.
lands are yours, my
They
lord.
lost that settlement without that fort, that entire army, without a fight. Theologians Guild would certainly be good. We should have built one in Rome. Okay, that'll help with priests. If we can get a Master Theologians Guild, that'll help with priest recruitment. So we're number one in everything now.
Orders? Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
Can't really
This
justify
day is
leaving this
ours.
guy here.
The enemy are beaten. Yes. Closing
Swiss
for battle.
pikemen. Yeah, we'll crush him.
Men, bring our people honor, glory, and most of all...
So try to rely mostly on our crossbows. Of course, the feudal knights will be able to close the gap pretty quickly.
Units, await my orders. Units! Units! Units, defense gun. Units! Stand up, fight. Units! Stand up, fight.
Alright, let's do this. And we've got some high ground as well. These guys don't stand a chance. Yeah, if they're blocking the road to Innsbruck, I gotta get rid of them. Okay, Papal Guard, move forward. Halberds down. Even with the halberds down, this is still going to really hurt, I think. Still moving. Try and brace. So who's going to win? Swiss Guard or Swiss Pikemen? I think the Swiss Guard will win.
Units, march!
Only half the enemy force remain. It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory. The enemy general, praise the Almighty. This is a
Very few
clear-
casualties taken. Don't need to run them down.
Oh!
We show little mercy. They deserve none. Name thy enemy, Lord.
So yeah, we'll make our way up to Nuremberg. The Holy Roman Empire needs to be punished.
Yes.
I've offered them peace, they refuse. Okay. So, this settlement here has a bit of public order issues. There's not a whole lot here that I can do to improve that, except maybe build the huge stone walls. That'll help with happiness.
Yes. Attacking on your command. Our fleet is
Blockading my damn ports.
victorious.
And there goes pretty much all of my money straight away. I think there's better things that we can build. It's just very expensive right now. So let's build something that's just a little bit cheaper, like an abbey, so that I can build in other regions. Maybe some regions that have a little bit of corruption could help reduce it. How much corruption are we paying? It's really not much, so it's not a big deal.
Your orders, noble one. Of course, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Okay, so
Yes,
next
my lord.
turn, if this ship is still here, we'll be able to transport ourselves down there. If it's not there, then we'll just hire a
Your orders,
mercenary.
noble one.
Hopefully there's not a full stack waiting for us there. Might as well. Alright, we can increase taxes here as well. Moving on.
We do not trust you, so this
Alright, I
had
must have
best
sent
be
someone.
good.
This is your last chance. For now.
If that was a jest, this meeting was disappointing.
It's a pretty generous offer, I think. I don't know how it's very demanding. It's like, hey, here's a free peace treaty and offered to be reconciled with the religion that you're a part of, and it doesn't cost you anything. Or you can fucking die.
The enemy fleet attacks us.
It's alright. So Egypt has just now declared war on us.
Your
Okay,
orders,
that's gonna make
noble
it
one.
difficult to leave here.
Yes.
We're gonna have to wait till next turn, because I've used up all my movements. We're gonna need more troops over here, if we want to repel what's coming.
Command me. We march on our
I'm not offering it to you
victims.
again.
Stopping for the night.
You had your chance. Right, where'd my diplomat over here go? Wait, didn't I have a diplomat here?
Come, it is in both our interests.
Where are my fucking diplomats?
An order.
Nuremberg,
Someone to see.
Sophia.
Noble lord.
Okay, there he is. So England's excommunicated, and I want to offer them. But before I do that, I'll offer it to the French.
You merely waste
Again?
our time.
They still don't want it.
Did you intend to insult us? Let us pray this.
Someone to see. On.
Let me strike, my lord.
Defeating their settlements out here isn't really crucial. I want to take this.
Who do I
Take
face?
their army. Sorry, taking out their armies out here is not really
I
crucial.
will only address you in battle.
My lord. Should
But
we
maybe it
spare
needs to be done.
any of them?
Damn, that's a good victory right there.
Victory! We shall send them to hell or worse! March!
In the spirit of Christianity, release them.
We tore them apart, my lord! Victory! Command me! Yes, marching.
There's Dijon.
Continuing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a bit too much, I think. We'll see. I mean, we've got reinforcements down here, and I can always recruit more troops.
Let me strike, my lord. Name thy enemy, lord.
There's no more mercenaries. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I want to keep reinvesting in my settlements. Try and make as much cash as possible. Why is there religious unrest here? We're literally 100% Catholic. Maybe because this guy here just doesn't have full piety. I don't know. So that increases our income by like 60. It's really quite shit. I've always said that the fairgrounds are just not worth building early game. What if we built this instead? Apparently we'll make much more money.
Your orders,
They're not really
number
doing
one.
anything, so just leave them alone.
Of course, my lord. Make camp, men. We rest here.
Out of cash again.
Your orders, number one.
So they'll just stay there and just literally hold down the fort. Okay, so over here, you know, Christianity is coming. We're getting there. Hire some more of them. Right, moving on. Figured Spain would probably have a go at us again.
To the walls! We are
Losing that
besieged.
army is not a big deal, but of course can't command that battle. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Sure. Alright, I'm going to need another diplomat to try and, at the very least, offer peace to the Spanish. Why is there so much unrest? So Spain is pretty rich. Yep, of course they got excommunicated.
Yes, my lord. Naturally, my lord.
Once
Dealing
again,
with your people is
give them the
always
offer.
most unpleasant. If you wish this to this meeting was
On my way. Today's journey.
Nothing but peaceful. Okay, so it's not a pew-hearted campaign, but you know, with our Catholic brothers in arms, I don't know why they're making such a big effort to smash us.
My lord, should we spare any of them? Victory!
I think we should cross country and try and get to Angers, because fighting here, we're just gonna get smashed. There's too many of them.
Men,
Stand there. If they attack us, we'll have the river here.
who
And
do I
as I
face?
promised, if you didn't accept the peace treaty, you were going to lose another
Name thy
settlement.
enemy, lord. We march on our victims.
Can't call yourself the
Sooner or
Holy
later,
Roman Empire
they will
without the
relent,
blessing of
my
the
lord.
Pope, motherfucker.
When shall we attack the wars then, my lord?
So why is the public order here so bad? Unrest. It's just loads and loads of unrest. Well, that'll actually help with public order, so it'll be okay. Does Rome even have unrest? Even Rome has unrest. No. Cancel that, because
Your
You-
orders, number one.
we need to be very careful about our transport here. We can't just be like straight there. I've got to keep an eye on the
Your orders, number one.
fog of war
Holding
as
at
we're making our
once,
way
noble
down.
lord.
Full sails. Plotting course now, my lord. Full sails. Yes, my lord.
Alright, nothing's
Plotting
here. We could get
course now.
ambushed.
Your orders, number one.
They do have a
Yes.
habit of leaving an army there.
Yes.
Doesn't look like they have though.
God will be with us, men. To battle.
If all goes well,
Without
we'll
question,
capture this
we shall
settlement,
begin the siege.
which will be,
Besieging
pretty
forces
valuable.
reporting, my lord.
And then maybe we'll head off to Rhodes, which might still be rebel controlled. Who knows? Alright. Got to improve my economy. Can't justify more armies without more without more money. Okay, well, lifting this blockade over here will certainly help in that regard.
Forcing to engage, my lord. Victory! Full sails.
There's no corruption here, but keeping the taxes nice and high will certainly be good, so extra public order and extra population growth will help in that regard. Keep the plebs happy.
Let me strike,
Right,
my lord.
made my siege equipment there. We'll assault that over the end to it. That's actually going to be pretty easy because it's mostly just ballistas. Moving on.
The fleet is under attack.
Yeah, that's okay. It did its job, it got us here.
Disengage! Retreat! We shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
Sure. Alright, so priest in Rome died of old age. Let's get another one to replace him. Factions have been reconciled. England. How? I didn't organize that. How the hell did that happen? I mean, I was going to offer it, but how the fuck did they do that without actually going to me? I mean, this campaign is not supposed to be playable, so maybe they sent a diplomat and that's how they did it.
Command me.
Alright, so we can't fight this battle manually here, but I can
We
auto
will
resolve
engage
it.
them honorably,
If
my
we had
lord.
lost that, which would have been disastrous, our entire army would have gotten wiped out.
A most honorable victory, my noble lord.
Yeah, just occupy
God
them.
be
We're trying to
praised
improve
for
our
blessing us with
reliability.
victory.
We're still considered untrustworthy for whatever reason. I don't actually want the Thieves Guild. We may have to stay here for a little while, but it's a fairly wealthy town. Minor city. It's got a decent amount of Catholicism. And we get some free upkeep units here, so it's all pretty good. Now that these settlements are here under siege, so we're not in any real rush to move around, but getting over here will be useful. Now, Nuremberg.
Who do I face?
We've offered the Holy Roman Empire many chances for peace, and they have rejected it for whatever reason. They keep rejecting it, so they lose
Kill them all,
Nuremberg.
men!
Now, our Pope is actually somewhat dreadful, so it's hard to justify occupying a settlement when, roleplayer-wise, he would want to sack it. Like, he wouldn't want to exterminate them, but he'd want to sack it, so... And don't forget, he is corrupt. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Through God's grace, we have been brought to this place. Brought here to fight for His glory and His name. Our enemies must quail at the thought of our righteous might. We would do well to pray, because the shedding of blood is an offense. But it is one that we willingly do, for by it we establish God's peace. Over there stands a miserable collection of sausage-eating, beer-swilling, imperial pudding heads. I think they will welcome death. Now lift up your banners and march away! To glory, good soldiers, and a bloody day!
Okay. I think all that attack will be sufficient here. Can't really utilize my crossbows, so just hang back. Maybe if we can angle our shots, it might help a little bit. I'm going to send... Send the Papal Guard up on the walls. They're easily replaced here. I'll keep them, the feudal knights back. And we'll just go with that. Because like I said, I can retrain these units here. The feudal knights, not so much. Okay, so I want these guys here to get in a little bit closer. They do have some good units here as well. Not the crossbow militia. Peasants. I saw like Yeah, they got some armored sergeants, which these guys are better than. But you know, these towers just rip right through us.
The ladders are now in
That's actually
place.
crossbowmen.
Walls are no match for valor and force of arm.
Well, you're going up on the wall then.
It is unwise to praise the day before sun. Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
What are you doing? Get up here. Okay, hang on. They backed off. Okay, the walls belong to us, so I'll send in the other Papal Guard. The Swiss Guard. And I'm going to send in a unit of feudal knights to run these fuckers down. So yeah, the crossbowmen are getting a few kills here and there, nothing major. And remember, of course, there's no boiling oil in vanilla Medieval 2. It's only in the Kingdoms. Get in there. Get in there and kill them.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Oof. Fucking ballistas. Stop them. You gotta get around their backs, force them to break.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men. Only half the enemy force remains. Glorious heaven above! Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well.
Oh, shit.
Give the dog some
Wait,
wine,
they are...
and be sure he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
They wouldn't have great morale because their general's dead. But yeah, those feudal, those
Praise
armored
the
sergeants will
saints.
bloody wreck us.
Our men have taken control of the city. Curses! Our men no longer command the city.
It's okay, there's only really ballistas left, I think. They're not that much of a threat.
My lord, our men have taken control of the city.
Right, so who else hasn't made it back to the city? Them. So it's just these guys left now. Good, finish them off. Hang on, there's another one coming from somewhere. Oh shit. That one.
Praise the Almighty. This is a clear victory.
So, we sort of have to make a judgment call on this. We're the Papal States, but our guy is corrupt and he's dread. He's got some dread. Would he sack this settlement or
Tore them
not?
apart, my lord. Victory!
What's his justifications
We
for
have
it?
crushed them. This place is yours, my lord.
Maybe he wants to turn over a new leaf now that he has become Pope and lets them live. He's still considered the corrupt, but there's still time for him to change his ways. Alright, so damage-wise, there wasn't much. We're not exactly able to leave the settlement just yet. Public order will be a problem, but it does make it a fair bit of cash. We can keep the taxes fairly high, get the population down, so that when we leave there's not as much squalor. Give us some time to build some structures here, and make some money. Now, we've taken the settlement from them. Unless they want me to take the imperial capital of Frankfurt, I'll give you this opportunity. And of course,
only a
rejected.
dumb cop would accept. This was hardly worth the time.
Your priests are heretics. Oh, whatever. Alright. Are you a heretic? Nope. Let me just try again. Nope, you're definitely not a heretic.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
It'd be difficult for them to take these settlements.
We march on our
The
victims.
French do have a fairly large army.
Stopping for the night.
Talk is cheap.
Okay, so
Come face me.
our guys might have a hard time winning that, especially in auto-resolve. Stop blockading my fucking port. How am I supposed to make any money when the port's blockaded?
Our fleet is victorious! Plotting course now, my lord.
Right, so what's our income now? It's about 15,000, that's better. Buff up the defences here, there's Byzantines in the area. Okay, I think we've done everything that we can. Let's move on. If they'd like to ask for a peace treaty, I'd be happy to accept it. And reconciliation. Ooh, are we going to win this? I could definitely win it if we fought it manually. Good. What to do in this situation? These men came here to kill us. We'll ransom them off. Because the other army is going to give it a shot now as well. Giving us no opportunity to replenish our troops. So I'll have to send the army that's at Marseille over there.
This is not good, Lord.
The enemy fleet attacks us!
Doesn't
The battle
matter.
is
If
lost,
they're
my
not
lord.
blockading the port, that's
Disengage.
actually good.
This is as far as we go today, my lord.
Theologians Guild out here. Yeah, sure. It's gonna get us closer to a Master Guild. Normally I don't bother with Theologians Guild, but you know, we're playing as the Papal States. So,
Let me
obviously,
strike, my lord.
roleplay.
Approaching, my lord. My lord, should we spare any of them?
So, we're not going to actually attack that, I'm just going to keep them starved out for the time being.
When shall we attack the walls then, my lord? Your orders, noble one.
Orders.
Your Majesty.
Actually, we should take as many troops as
Yes.
we can.
Orders.
Your orders, noble one. Yes, we shall continue at first light.
And I really need to get moving over here as well.
Yes?
I don't have a whole lot of troops
Yes.
that I can leave behind. Let me just see. Well, that keeps it under control, so that's all that's really
Orders?
important. We need to get to Frankfurt. I gotta be conquering. So we're at here. Prague has been taken by the Polish. Where is it? There it is.
Yes? Yes, my
Out
lord.
of my way.
This is where we shall meet the enemy. The day is ours. The enemy are...
Come and face the might of the Reich, coward!
Just go around them.
Yes, lord.
Guess you're not a heretic.
Yes, my lord.
This also put us at a border with Denmark. This is the last time I'm going to offer it, or else I'm going to. When I say last time I'm going to offer it, I mean last time I'm going to offer
The
it
Kaiser
before I
will
make an
hear
attack.
of your insulting pop.
Shut up.
Meeting was
I'm going to go have a chat with the Danish and see if they want to be friends. They'll probably want to declare war on us, as people usually do. Bern over here in Switzerland. No one's taken that yet. That'll have to be on my to-do list as well. Now, can we hire a mercenary ship to get out of here? No. So, get a galley to get us out. Now, the problem here at Thessalonica is that... Oh, hang on. The amount of money that we're spending on the garrison might overtake the amount that it's making. If I bring these guys over here, because Durazzo is not too much under threat.
A good day's march ends.
What might have happened over here is that the Byzantine army may have actually defected.
an honor.
And we'll give these guys another opportunity, but
How
they
could
won't
you
do
ask
it.
these? This meeting was worse than fruitless.
For reconciliation, and they reject. Okay, we got a bit of money, so I think we can justify that. That'll also give us another free upkeep unit, allowing us to really help keep this under control a little bit more. Don't have much cash left. Public order's a bit problematic here, so I need council chambers.
Your orders,
I think I keep
Noble
forgetting
One.
about you.
Your orders, Noble One.
But in my defense,
As
you're
you
pretty
wish.
forgettable.
Forming two armies.
Yes! Ferdinand.
Yes. Make camp, men. We rest here.
Your Majesty. Or march! Combining forces, my lord.
This is a huge city, you can have more troops and upkeep. I wonder if the Swiss Guard have free upkeep. No, they wouldn't, because otherwise they would have had free upkeep in Rome. Okay, moving on. Wait, what about our guys out? Yeah, okay, moving on.
My lord, the enemy lays siege. What shall we do?
Sure. Seems like the St. John's... Oh yeah, because it provides public health. So that's good for castles, get them to Citadel stage. Okay, Nuremberg's public order went downhill. Okay, just recruit some garrison, I'm sure that'll sort it out.
Orders?
I really don't want to assault that, but
Yes,
we
my
have
lord.
to.
This is where we shall meet the enemy. Laying siege. Is it time to take the walls, my lord?
It's full of garbage troops, so as soon as we break through the front door, just big old push. Any mercenaries here? We're going to want more cavalry for this fight. All our guys need to do is open the gate. Once the gate's open, our cavalry will do the rest. So England got themselves excommunicated again.
Noble
Why? Who is he fighting? England is fighting the Portuguese. I don't have a problem with the Portuguese, But that being said,
An order.
you have my
Is it
blessings,
wish to
so I offer
discuss?
reconciliation as a gift.
How could we refuse such a generous offer? An honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
Because it's in my best interest for this war to keep going, to stop the Portuguese from
Your orders, noble
attacking me.
God will be
Yeah,
with
you
us.
better
men.
run, bitch.
To
And that'll
battle!
give us a chance now to
God had granted his faithful this victory.
fix up this settlement a bit. Oh, actually, no. You know what I'm thinking with him? Fort.
Your orders, noble one. Your orders, noble one.
But where? So there's a good spot. Blocks a passage in from Spain.
As you wish. Forming two armies.
Why isn't it letting
Your
me do
orders,
that?
noble one.
Orders. Yes.
Your orders, noble one. Yes.
Well, he's not going anywhere this turn.
Heathen.
Okay, I can build a fort here. I guess that's...
We shall not
Good
surrender
anyway.
this position, my lord.
Orders.
Send all of these guys
Yes,
here
my
and
lord.
you in there. Because we can't leave them out in the field. I can't make it to him. But we also need to recruit some new troops. Of course, that's a bit of a problem.
Yes?
Alright, so Denmark.
Is there
How about
something I
we
can
be
do for
friends? Neutral? Why can't we have a trade agreement? What's going on? Or do we already... Oh, right, we've already got a trade agreement. Alright, alliance probably very... Why is our relations terrible? I'll offer the map for map.
Your plan seems
Helps.
balanced enough to me. Very well.
I'm not
Goodbye.
giving them any money.
We
They
look
need to be
forward
tithing
our
money to
next
me.
meeting.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, seems like an attack on Thessalonica is bound to happen soon. But the best defense is a good offense.
Yes,
Let's make
my
our way to Rhodes
Your orders, noble one.
and smash all the resistance there.
Yes.
Okay, public order here's not too bad. Just build that, that'll keep it under control.
Your orders? Full sail.
So it was the Venetians. Well, I've offered them peace multiple times. What else can I do?
Bless you, lord. Back on dry land. Your
I
orders,
expect this
noble
ship
one.
to get sunk.
With God's blessing and
Which is fine, then we'll
orders,
just have
we
to order
march
another
to
ship to get
battle.
us off here.
Without
eventually.
question, we shall begin the siege. Besieging forces reporting, my lord. Your orders, noble one.
It's not going to be a very valuable settlement. In fact, I might convert it to being a city, as opposed to a castle. Okay, a little bit of cash left over. What do we need? Could you go away,
Orders.
please?
Yes, Lord. Closing for battle. The day is
No,
ours,
as in,
Lord.
could you
The enemy
actually
are beaten.
go home?
As my Lord wills, we march to battle. The day is ours, Lord. The enemy are
That's
beaten.
good.
Your orders, noble one.
And still we're untrustworthy. It is a bit irritating. So we don't get any extra money on that because there's no regions that are connected by it. That'll help a tiny little bit with trade, but I think I prefer land clearance. And
Your
you...
orders, noble one. Of course, my lord. Your orders, noble one. As you wish. Forming two armies.
Yes. My Lord.
Your orders, noble one.
Good, gives a bit
It
more
is an
flexibility
honor
out
to
here.
lead these armies.
Moving on. It's a bit of a shame, but oh well. If you want peace, all you need to do is ask. I don't think I raised any new troops at Thessalonica. That's okay. They'll besiege that for a short time.
This is not
Hopefully during that time we can...
My lord,
yeah.
they're engaging us.
Fucking Egyptians.
We must withdraw now. The fleet is under attack. Disengage. Retreat. My lord, they're engaging us.
If we can get into Anatolia, we can do some serious damage to the Byzantines. But that'll also probably bring us into conflict with the Turks eventually, which means another fucker that we have to go to war with. We're almost at war with every faction in the game. If I think about which factions we're not at war with, not at war with England, Scotland, Russia, Turks, Denmark, Portugal, Poland, or Hungary. Basically, factions that we don't really share that much of a border with. Like, I share a little bit with Hungary. So they're getting starved out. Well, that's... The problem with this is the dismounted feudal knights. The peasants won't count for shit, but these ones here could repel us. So I can't just auto-resolve that. Looks like they actually lost quite a few troops over the end turn.
Your orders, noble one. We will engage them honorably, my lord.
Good. Once again,
A
we'll
most
occupy it,
honorable victory, my noble lord.
turn it into a castle,
Our
and then
courage has
into a large
prevailed.
town.
These lands
So how's that
are
gone with
yours,
our
my lord.
reputation? Still untrustworthy. Not a very rich settlement, though.
I seek an honorable
If they attack, they might lose, they might win. Hard to tell. Alright, let's take Frankfurt.
Yes! Closing for battle!
Captain Wilhelm. Time to die.
The troops are assembled! Prepare for battle!
Yeah, I give them the chance for peace. They're like, nope, we want to die. We know that you're crushing us, but no, we refuse peace. It's typical Total War AI. Hasn't improved in later Total Wars either. Still a bit foggy. Okay. What should we do? I actually kind of want them to concentrate their forces in here. They've only got a captain, and so they're not going to be able to do a whole lot against us. You guys get ready. All we need to do is get that gate down. I sure as shit don't want you two being wasted at the beginning. Hang back. Use these guys first. Okay, these two will attack there. These two will attack here. These two will remain in reserve. And you'll stay over here and just shoot at whatever you can. Alright, let's do this. So yeah, once we've broken through the gate, one way or another, the cavalry need to
Ladders are now in place.
punch their way through.
Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
It's going to be a costly battle one way or another. A lot of men are going to die here today. What's going on with the ramp? Come on, hurry it up. It's got stuck or something. Okay, good. There we go.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering
Right.
ram.
Bring the Pope up here. You guys start coming in over here. Pope doesn't fight, but he needs to inspire these troops from
Battle is
breaking.
in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Okay, I want you up on the walls. We're winning by a small margin at the moment. They've already started breaking. You need to be in through here first. So we can catch them. Because you see how just letting all these guys get past. You guys get over here.
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
What's this here? Town militia. Okay, that's fine. Okay, dismounted feudal knights, you go in there as well.
Give grace to God. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Would have been better if we captured the enemy general, but I'll settle for that. There we go. With a huge cavalry charge coming in through here. They're all breaking. Stay back here. Prevent them from getting back. More town militia. It's fine. They should break. We've got more than enough cavalry here to terrify them. That actually might be too much. Okay, let's start moving around. Get around over here. Send in all melee infantry to lock these guys in place while we go around. You come into the city. We come around the back over here. So we've captured nearly 500 of them at the moment. That's a good start, that's for sure. Okay, I want you to stay here. You'll hit them in the flank, while these guys hit them in the rear. Okay, some of them are going around the wrong way. It doesn't really matter. We only really need one of them to go in that direction. Okay, they're almost cut off. Now they're cut off. Let's get them routing. Really need you to come over here, put the pressure on them. As in physical pressure, like a vice. There we go. Run them down. Don't let them get away. These men will be, of course, treated with respect after the battle and be allowed to retire. They won't be executed. Of course, the German officers, well, they have to be executed for resisting us in the first place. Alright, what do we got over here? Got some mailed knights. Okay, time for a big attack in here. You guys can come in here as well.
Praise the saints! Our men, my lord! We have lost control of the city!
Try to prevent as many of them from getting back to the town square as possible. So at the moment we've killed about 2/3 of them. Pope needs to be protected. In here. Start fighting. Watch out for those catapults. I suppose it's alright if our Papal's crossbowmen fight other crossbow militia. Anyway, the dismounted knights are about to hit them from the rear. They're desperate to get away from them. It's not going to work.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Okay, we've got to get some units around the side here before they start shooting with the catapults. You stay back. How about you do that?
Praise to our Lord! Our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
Ooh, that's doing a lot of damage. We've got to stop it right now. Come on, give us a charge in there. Or just get him off there. Off the siege equipment. Okay, that should stop him from shooting. Cowards, Swiss guards, get back in there. Ah, Papal Guard can break. I guess they just have much better morale than Swiss Guard.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Okay, our guys over here are wavering, so let's pull them out. Well, it doesn't really matter because any of them that gets captured, we just get back after we've won. Our general here, our Pope, is not exactly the best of commanders. This isn't an ideal situation, but their general is dead, so I expect that they will break eventually. And they're not really doing a lot of damage. It's just not ideal. So they've come back. Line yourself up over here, charge into them. Right, that's it, big charge. Oh man, that was crap. I just didn't come in cohesively. Try again.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, and then cut that in half and then half again. That's how many is left. Why are these feudal knights being such cowards?
My lord, our men have taken
We don't
control
need
of the
our
city.
archers shooting. Cavalry's running away again, but there's only a few of them left. So let my infantry finish this off. So how many did we lose? A third of our army, but we'll get some recovery back. They're still fighting these spearmen over here. It must be in skill trouble. They're gonna last much longer. Even if they all fought to the death, they're desperate to get back. Yeah, it's just a handful left over here.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of...
Wouldn't say we'll crush them, but they're all dead, all captured. Same thing here. We don't get the option to ransom them off or anything.
The day is ours. The enemy are beaten.
So we'll show the population here is... it's a bit of a risk. Cedar? It's a large city. What would the Pope do? I mean, he is corrupt. The public order here could be a really big problem. We'd be killing 5,000 Catholics. Well, how many times have we told the Pope, told the Holy Roman Empire just to cease fire, and they just will not do it. So we'll have to put their people... No. We'll show them the high road and occupy it. Anyway, it was okay. The public order's not so bad. We missed out on 18,000 if we had sacked it, but like I said, we have to be treating other Catholics with the utmost respect, even if they're trying to kill us. We have to show them the high road. We are the Pope after all, even if we are corrupt. We have to do a better job of what the Popes did in actual history. That's what's left of our army. It's not terrible. It's not great though. Very large population here though. We're not going to be able to leave. But we've inherited, well not inherited, we've taken a fairly wealthy settlement. Okay. Master Thieves Guild, I don't really need that. I'm not really hiring spies, so get rid of that. And look at Abbey.
Your orders, noble one.
So I kind of want to get back over here to hang on, I think I've got a diplomat somewhere around here. Yeah. Kind of want to get back over here to keep pushing back the French. I mean, we're at war with the Spanish, but we should focus on one enemy at a time.
Your orders, noble one.
So just leave this unit here.
Your Majesty. March!
Take the rest of them.
Your Majesty. Move out! Orders. Your Majesty. My law. Orders. Your Majesty. Virgin armies.
Good.
Your orders, noble one. Of course, my lord. We shall
Try and
continue at
re-establish
first
that
light.
fort there. And we're making good coin. Yeah, making more money per turn. Looks like the Turks might want to blockade our ports or something. We hire another boat here, yeah. Where did our ship? Oh, it's sunk. Okay, if you could just come and stand here,
Onward.
you'll assist
I will
when they
defeat
make
you
their attack.
honorably, my worthy foe.
Still need to make more money. Let's upgrade the church stuff. How are we going with not enough papal favor to request a crusade? Oh well. Maybe once we start making, actually, I might just save up the money so I can actually upgrade these settlements. All right, let's move on. Okay, they backed off from attacking the settlement, which is good. So we just withdraw from this fight. I'm not fighting that.
There is nothing to salvage here.
And then they'll be stuck there. They might besiege the settlement again, but that's okay. We bought a little bit of time for it at least.
Tomorrow, my lord. To the walls! We are besieged! Leave nothing. Raise the defenses and go.
Not as much money as it said it was going to get, I think, but still pretty good. So now we can upgrade Genoa. Still got these damn imams here. We've got majority Catholicism. That's alright, they have to pay for that, and we've still got some to control. Oh, we don't even have a priest here. Maybe he got elected at Pope at one point. But yeah, well, probably would be a good idea if we improve public order a little bit more. And a religious conversion, just to slow down the rate of Islamic growth. Eventually these guys here will just die of old
Away
age.
with
They're
you,
pretty
infidel!
old.
If Allah is willing, you will leave me alone.
Your orders, noble one. Yes. Make camp, men. We rest here. Your orders, noble one. As you wish. Forming two armies. Establishing a tireless...
Yes.
Keep retraining them. This navy has been very useful to me. Nearly best end turn though. Public order out here is obviously not very good. But unrest is going down. So being utterly corrupt is reducing... Oh, it only reduces his purity. So it's not actually causing bad law or anything like that. Let's see, what else should we do? Approaching the end of the episode here. I suppose just... It might be an idea, maybe just to leave this army here. Send him back to go pick up another army so that I can continue fighting them. So let's see, if he leaves the settlement, how do they feel about that? They're okay with it. He'll need
Yes.
he'll need some cavalry to guard him.
My lord.
Public order's still okay.
Lining forces, my lord.
And these guys here will you'll come
Yes.
with him.
Move out.
Your orders, noble one.
Yes, he'll need a new army with which to attack them. Once again, we'll offer them another way out.
Today's journey ends.
I wonder if I should head over to Prague. It's going to put me on the borders with Poland. If we have a look at Holy Roman Empire, they're just at war with us. What about Poland? What are they doing? Poland is at war with Russia and Hungary, so they're probably a little bit preoccupied. It's weird they're allied with Egypt.
Your orders, noble one.
Be gone.
You are not mein Kaiser.
Yes, of course, my lord.
So yeah, they just stay there now. So at Innsbruck, we'll hire some more cavalry for them. Birdie's going to need another 6 Pavese crossbowmen and yeah, Swiss Guard and other things. Okay, we're out of money.
Your orders, noble one.
And they really want to hire better units here. So don't worry about them too much. 13,000 a turn, that's not so bad.
Your Majesty.
You should probably just go back to Durazzo.
I seek an honorable...
Yes. March.
Now, you can sneak out.
Orders.
All I need you to do is get them to here.
Plotting course now, my lord.
See, there's no river crossing out over here.
Your orders, noble one.
Orders.
Okay, leave one of them behind because we're turning into a town.
Your orders,
New
noble one.
mercenaries.
Yes, my lord.
We could land here.
Your orders, noble
Just-
one. Holding at
Just
once,
get onto the
noble lord.
mainland. We'll figure something
Bless
out.
you, lord.
Yes.
Your orders, noble one.
Stay there.
Yes, my lord. Plotting
I
course
suspect
now,
that
my
next turn they're going to get sunk, so we'll need another ship out here. I need to cover some funds. Just hold off on that. Man, we've got a lot of generals out here. Okay, you can become the governor of Florence. How are we going at Naples?
Command me. Who do I face?
And you can go to Nuremberg to govern. Might be best to get a few more ships. We really do need a bit of a navy out here. We just keep getting sunk. But yeah, if we can capture Smyrna, that is an important settlement of theirs. Okay, let's move on. Why are we going after Poland's priests? Damn, I didn't really buy myself much time after all. Alright, fingers crossed. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, ransom for them. If they were Muslim, I would have executed them. But to the Orthodox, we do have the schism, so, and they declared war on us, so they can pay a ransom or die, which they've died.
The enemy fleet attacks us.
Yeah.
We must withdraw now.
They're really making it
My
difficult
lord,
for us to
they're
get that guy
engaging
around.
us. The battle
around
is
the
lost,
Aegean.
my lord. Disengage. We shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
Merchants killed in Frankfurt, should be fine. Blockade the port of Zaragoza. What are you giving me? 1,000 florins. Yeah, but if we send him down here, he's
Yes.
just going to get sunk. So, whatever. I'll do it.
Blockading trade to this port.
Because these ships weren't doing anything anyway. So, Poland got excommunicated, but I don't have any problems with Poland, so... Let's see, where's my closest diplomat? Well, he has other job.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, so you'll go into Poland. We'll give these guys here another
But, my lord,
offer of
did
peace.
you
This is their
expect
last
us
settlement
to
as well.
be happy to see you?
They won't have it.
Keep suggesting more damage. Someone to see.
So we'll head over to Poland and offer peace with them.
My lord.
Not peace, reconciliation.
Command me. Approaching, my lord. Your orders, noble one.
Your Majesty.
We shall continue at first light. Your orders, noble one.
Alright, so his army should be ready now for him to just pick up. And then I think we'll make our way over to Bern. It's not a huge priority to take this, but it's a good settlement. And it will help protect our northern Italian settlements. So over here, 5 turns until they surrender.
Let me strike.
I'm still skeptical about auto-resolving that. I just don't think we'd win it. King's under siege here.
Your orders?
Where's our other ship gone? All the way over
Yes,
here.
my lord. Your
We'd never
orders?
be able to sink that fleet.
Yes, my lord.
See, it
Your
didn't
orders,
help.
noble one.
We may just have to walk around.
Of course, my lord.
Which, you know, will take longer, but
Yes,
you know,
my
it's gonna keep. They're gonna keep trying to sink us. Just can't get them over here. And there was just.
Your orders,
hang on, don't
noble
think there's
one.
mercenaries available.
Your
Oh, there
orders,
was.
noble one.
Oh, fuck me. Oh well. We'll still just keep walking. I could have hired a ship there and just made my way over there, but I didn't think to check. Oh well, mistakes will be made.
My lord.
God's servant.
Anyway, it's good that the Thessalonians over here triumphed over the Byzantines. But they'll be back, so we need to make sure we're ready for them. Not making much funds again. Okay,
Your orders,
starve them
noble
out.
one. Without question, we shall begin the siege. Besieging forces reporting, my lord. Command me. Yes.
Okay, what to build? Let's see. Okay, looks like we can justify very high taxes here again. And if we build the fairground... Yeah, you know, we get a little bit of cash out of that. It's not a lot, but it all adds up. Moving on.
The fleet is under attack.
Yeah, see, I told you, they're just gonna get sunk.
Disengage! Retreat! We shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
Earthquake in Venice. Who got excommunicated? England again. King Henry the Cuck.
Noble
I don't have a problem
How
with King
can
Henry.
England
We'll offer
help
them
you?
reconciliation.
I accept this wonderful... Have another worthy proposal, then. Excellent. Acceptable. You have further proposals? Please, let us hear them.
They're allied with France. So,
Well, that seemed fruitful.
which is weird.
Farewell.
If you're not at war with me, then
An
I offer peace. For
My
reconciliation.
lord, I cannot go there. On my way.
So yeah, 82 soldiers. Okay, so that kind of sucked because some of these units were supposed to come over here. So these two will need to go back for retraining.
Yes! Move out!
Your orders, noble one. Yes.
Your Majesty.
I
Yes!
can hide some troops here. These will come in.
March! Combining forces, my lord. Yes!
So retrain them. They'll be added to the army. Okay, no, we do have the 3 from here and 3 from Bologna. Now we just need 8 more units. So in his retraining, these ones are good to go.
Yes!
These are good to go, and that's the
Bringing
8.
our troops together. Orders. Combining forces, my lord.
Of course, my lord.
Alright, off to Bern we go. Anyway, we're at an hour and a half, so this is a good place to end the episode. So, this guy here is now 52. Potentially 1 or 2 more episodes out of him. It depends how active he is in the next episode. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Part 5.2 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.